At Man-Made Self, we support each man to find his own path. So when we gather in our circles, we invoke the sacredness of the space, and every man becomes equal to one another. And our intention is not to define what it means to be a man in our society nowadays, and we allow each man to have his own exploration of what it means for him, masculinity, the male principle, the male archetype. That's the invitation. You can find your own truth, that you can struggle, that you can invoke your own struggles in that search. What usually happens is that many of the issues that we tend to think that it's our own, many of them are not individual topics, they are collective topics, they are shared amongst every man, because we are faced with the same challenges, we are faced with the same conditioning, we are faced with the same kind of role models that they tend not to be so inspiring, unfortunately, nowadays. So usually I say that there is a silent crisis in men. We are not taught to show our emotions. We are not taught to share with our friends, in our circles, what is going on inside of us. And that then becomes either blocked, crystallized inside of us, or it comes out in a very non-authentic and many times aggressive way. So with support, I trust that we can find new ways to meet, we can find new ways to express, and we can find new ways to process our issues and to meet each other, knowing that we are not alone in this search and this struggle. And what usually happens in our gatherings is that we come to a place of authenticity, a place where we can show our vulnerability. And that is actually very surprising for most men, because we have this imposed image or idealized image that to be powerful is to be strong, is to be violent, to overpower others. And actually when we tune in with our vulnerability, there is something that relaxes inside of us. And when we allow ourselves to show that vulnerability to others and still be received and still be lovable as men, there's another kind of encounter that happens. And that is very transformative, it's very healing, and it's one of the main goals in our research every time we meet in all our gatherings at Man-Made Self. So really allowing space inside of us to expand and to leave old patterns, to leave old conditioning, and to come to a space of deep listening of what really is that we are longing for, and how do we want to show ourselves in that longing, and trusting that that can be expressed, and there will be someone outside reflecting back what we are saying, what we are showing, and whether we get that what we need, what we long or not from that person, but at least we are received. And usually in our meetings, in our gatherings, we get something back. We get the reflection of our own process, and we meet each other in a very sacred space. And again, that has the transformative power, the healing power, to have this sense of whole inside of myself, but also of belonging to something bigger. That's the intention with our project, Man-Made Self.